last presentation today, and they've all been very interesting and very relevant and very entertaining. So this will be the last presentation for the day by Miss Linh on promoting the use of buses in UN Women. So please listen up and put your hands together.
Thank you, David. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for everybody coming from UN, different UN agencies to come to this presentation. At first, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Linh, the green focal point coming from UN Women. And then, can I ask you, what is this? Can somebody tell me that what is this?
A monthly bus ticket.
Yes, thank you very much. So that means you are very familiar with that one. It is my friend, my close friend over the last decades.
Wow,
That I often use it.
Wow.
Yes, 12 years already. And this leads to my presentation about promoting the use of bus in UN staff, among UN staff.
Bật lên.
You want me to do it?
Nhưng cắm lại
Why we need to promote this? I mean that why we need to promote the use of bus in UN, among UN staff, because we all know that we are moving to green one UN house in the next 3 months, very soon. And one of the very important tasks that the green campaign action plan was we need to promote green behavior among UN staff. And of course, green behavior is a very large area of action, but at least one of the important action is promoting the green transportation, including cycling, using bicycle, walking, and of course using bus. Why we need to use bus? I would like to speak about the advantage of using bus based on my own experience, and then I would like to show you how to find a bus, or how you can use the bus easy like me. Of course, I just say very briefly about the first 3 main advantages of using bus is safe, healthy, and eco-friendly. It is safe, of course, because when I compare between using the bus and using our own motorbike, of course I'm not talking about using the private vehicle, because using private vehicle is also safe. But however, it still have a little bit hard for us because we are working and we are driving at the same time when we are exhausted. So you see, using bus, we have professional driver. You can imagine that the bus driver, they have very high level of driving license. It is quite different from our own license when we use our own vehicle. Why we are only amateur driver? Because most of us, I know that we are a very compliant person, so we have motorbike license, but I know for sure that some of us don't have, but we still drive every day. Of course, it is not safe. And then when we use bus, that is 4-wheel vehicle, compared with our motorbike, it's only 2-wheel. And you can imagine that what happens when we fall down, then all our body, part of our body is exposed to the risk. And finally, when we use the bus, that means we can travel in any kind of, I mean that in any health condition, like if I'm exhausted, if I am sick, or even if I drink too much, I still can use bus. But I cannot if I am using my own motorbike. Then it is healthy. I remember that one of my previous previous presentation today, saying about the benefit of exercising. It is what exactly I'm talking now. That when we do when we take the bus, of course we have to walk. So it promotes our active lifestyle. Instead of sitting in the bus, sitting in the motorbike and go straight from my house, go straight to the work, to the office. Here, when you take the bus, you have to walk at least 10 or 5 minutes or even more. So we can half of the exercise. Half of the exercise required for the day is already covered. And then, of course, there's no stress because when I'm in the bus, we have more relaxed than sitting in the old motorbike and being in the middle of the traffic jam. It is very polluted and noisy and tired. And finally, if you sit in the air-conditioned bus, it is much more convenient than if you are sitting in your motorbike and exposed to all the kind of, different bad weather and pollution. In the rain, in the flood, you know that Hanoi is very floody, and then also in the heat. And the last but not least advantage of using bus is increase fuel efficiency and reduce the pollution that everybody can see, because one bus can cover about 100 or 120 persons at the same time. Why we can let's imagine that compare with 100 motorbike. What is the difference? It makes a big difference. So I have covered all the advantage of the bus, and then you can see that in summary, when we use that, we reduce traffic jam, pollution, and accident. At the same time, we can increase the healthy, active lifestyle, also cost saving, because it is much cheaper for our own and also for the organization, for the community, for the whole society. And then fuel efficiency. And how you can fly a bus? It is very easy. We have a very friendly website, you see, teambus.vn. Then this is the interface of that website, that you can see where you type, where come, from to, and then you click, find the way, and then they will show you. Or I am as a focal point, green focal point, with my own experience, I can advise you, and I also can provide offline advice and consultation whenever you need. I'm available at the email and at the extension number that I will show you. So that's all for my presentation today, and thank you, and hope to see you in the bus.
Thank you very much, Ms. Linh. Any questions? Yes, Ms.
Yes.
Yes.
Linh, thank you for your presentation, but I have a little bit concern because last year in December we just heard the report on public security on buses, and the report of Plan and Action Aid revealed that over 30% of girls and young girls being sexually harassed on the bus.
Yes.
And I myself experienced 3 times lost mobile phone when I travel on the bus.
Yes.
And when you said that when you was on bus you feel safe and no stress, but to my case I feel very stressed because I have to look around, take care of my belonging, and aware of anything happen. So it's quite stressful when using the bus. So what is your suggestion in that case?
Thank you for your very interesting questions. Can I in answering your question, I will put you another question. Have you got similar situation? Girls got be harassed, sexual harassed, and also you, normal person got stolen belonging when you are using motorbike. The same and even more dangerous, because if your bag was stolen, then you can fall down and then you got another kind of accident. And if you go in the night, late at night, it is even more dangerous. So that security is a general issue everywhere. But with my own experience of over the last 12 or 30 months since 2002, I'm using bus up to now. I can give you some tips, but this will be shared you later after this. Thank you.
Thank you. Other questions?
Thank you. I
Wait.
have the same question.
Same question, yes. Other questions?
Same
Same question. Very good. Is that it? Finish?
Yeah, I have another. Sorry. I think more demands on using bus nowadays. And as you can see, more people stand instead of sitting. So I wonder about the environment within the bus, even when I can some kinds of busy also infect other people. How can you use this?
Yeah, you know that all of our bus nowadays is aircon. So it is exactly like the aircon, air conditioning environment in our office. So I don't think that you have, it is much better and fresh air than the polluted air every day after 5 p.m. in the day of June, and then with the sunlight and all the pollution, that all the gas that all the kind of vehicle release. So this is one. The second is people stand. It is good habit because you sit all the day in your office, and then you sit again in your motorbike from office to home, or vice versa. So if you stand, that is good for your health.
One more question.
Yeah, on your question. Thank you for your presentation. I also promote for using the bus, but it's very difficult in our parent situation when we have to bring the children to the school and then we go to work, and if we take bus we have to change 2 or 3 times and maybe 2 hours to office from home to the school and then office. So what's your solution for
I myself see a lot of parents and grandparents to take their children and grandchildren to school. And my son also, when I moved to the new house 10 years ago, I moved to from my parents' house to the separate house, and my son also have to go far away from his school. So early in the morning, of course, you know that taking bus is taking more time. Early in the morning, we take him to his school, and then I drop him there. But I don't go down. I just drop him, and he can go from his bus stop. At this time, he is 10 years old. I believe that with the full information that you provide for security and also for the taking care of the own, that the children can take care of themselves. It is my own experience. Thank you.
That's all.